Hey, I just wanted to mention this also to the veterans that are suffering from PTSD. Just realize that you are not alone. We are united together. There are many people across the United States and the world that are really, really wanting to reach out to us. And so please don't think that your symptoms are so severe that you can't reach out. I want you to know that there is help, and there are many programs that are out there to help you, such as Wounded Warrior Program, Wounded Warrior Soldiers. They're into helping as well. Wounded Warrior Soldiers has been around for quite some time. And then there's also, when you have PTSD, it's almost as if your whole world stops. For me anyways, I can't speak for anybody else, but the other day I know that, well actually today too, my therapist reminded me that in that time and in that moment, it's almost as if I don't even remember what I've said or what I've done. I know that most of the time my response is anger right now. And though the women love to tell me to cry, it's really hard for me to cry. I have a lot of maybe issues or programs or whatever's about crying, mostly because when I cried, it got worse. And so they made it a real good point to, I don't even know if it's more or less like they could see what my pain tolerance was, because it's such a sick tolerance, because I had pancreatitis for 8 years. But the PTSD that I have now is mostly stemming from what happened at San Antonio, Texas. But it doesn't fail to pop its rearing head and remind me sometimes of the things that I've done in Bosnia and Croatia. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I'm not ashamed of anything, or do I have any regrets about anything that I've done in the military. So anything that I did do on orders and things that I might have taken to my discretion, I don't have any regrets, and I don't have any problems with telling people I have PTSD. It's something that is a reality in our world, and it's happening every day. And unfortunately, our soldiers are the ones that are going to be coming home, because I believe that Trump is going to be putting up another 40,000 or something like that to go to, gosh darn it. I wish I wrote it down. John just told me. But I just want to let you know that they're rounding up about 40,000. So those young boys and those young girls that people say that they want to care about, that veterans matter, this lives matter, apparently they don't, because the soldiers that are going to be leaving, they're going to come home, they're going to become veterans, and they're going to die. They are going to die. If they go to the VA system or they go at any veterans hospital, basically they'll die. And the reason that they'll die is because the VA isn't taking care of people. They're torturing, and they're scandalous, and they're letting people die and just throwing them in the shower and forgetting about them for 5 days. You know, last time I checked, when we were bringing people home, we never threw them aside. We never said that their lives didn't matter. And so the people that are chiming in saying, you know, get over it, it's not that big of a deal, it is a huge deal. There are people that have gone to Afghanistan and served this country and have done everything in their power to try to get over these symptoms. It's not, I can't get over it. Don't you think that I would pay anything to get rid of these symptoms? I would pay anything to get my foot to be working. And I would pay anything to not want to rip John Hinchy's head off right now. I would love to say that I'm this bright and shiny hallmark person. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not a nice person today. Sometimes I'm not nice at all. Sometimes I don't want to be nice. Sometimes I got PTSD so bad I don't even want to talk to anybody. It's just the way it is. And you can judge it for what it is. And yes, I'm a female. And yes, I should be loving and caring. But you know what? Sometimes I just don't want to be. I just want to crawl in my bed, put on my onesie, and go relax. So with the PTSD symptoms, they fucking blow. And so all these people that are saying, oh, by the way, let me just tell you, the one that responded that the soldier could have gotten help that day and that he killed himself and that he deserved it, go yourself, okay? When somebody goes to the VA and they don't get help and they're already at their tilt, and you're going to tell them that it's okay, that they just go ahead and off themselves, it's people like you I want to put in a sand hole and just dig your head in and just leave you there, because our veterans are sacrificing themselves for your asses. And yes, I'm angry. And yeah, we go every fucking day hardcore, and then we come home just to get crapped on. And so this is happening all over the world. Do you think that this is happening only in the United States? That's why I'm putting out things for Australia. That's why I'm putting out things that are happening in South Africa. That's why I'm putting out things that are happening in the UK. Do you think our veterans are not dying just in here? That they're just going out to the UK? Or that they're just going out to Bosnia, Croatia, finding out these things that are wrong and just basically toots-footing around having a party? No. They're so fucking stressed out that they're hiding in their homes and bunkering in and trying to figure out what they can do just to survive one more day. And while you people are judging them and casting your judgments and critical analysis about them, they're the ones saving your ass. So while you're telling them that we should do this, we should do that, why don't we talk about what really matters? Like, veterans all across the United States and the world actually offing themselves because they can't fucking stand it coming home. And when they are told to go to the VA and then they get there and then they're told to basically go home, what are they supposed to do? So anybody want to chime in and let me know what exactly are we supposed to do with our veterans? Because, you know, the chick in France, whatever her name is, Morning Mika, the blonde chick, the short blonde chick, anybody know who she is? I think she's got it right. And talking to the people around the world now, to be honest with you, I think that they're right. I genuinely think that this radical Islamic, whatever this is, because it's not the religion itself, you guys. That's one thing I want to make sure that I state really clearly. There are people that have a Muslim belief and all that other stuff that do not believe in killing people. That is not their religion. So don't get it confused. Don't mesh religions and thought patterns together. Take the people that are responsible and take the radicalism. Like, there can be radical Christians who put nooses around, you know, blacks for a long time. So, and we were also taking, in World War II, we were taking Japanese soldiers. So it's not just whites doing this against blacks. It's not whites just against the Japanese. It's not whites just against the Muslims. At this point, it's everybody against everybody. Nobody even knows what we're fighting about because Fox News and CNN are so panty-driven with each other that they freaking have wet dreams about each other, talking about each other. So nobody knows what's going on. There's no real news going on. So everybody's all convoluted, fighting about something that doesn't really make sense. So why don't we just figure out what we can do for the veterans and start worrying about that? Like, can we just not worry about the radicalism of what this person said and what that person said and just get back to the genuine issue that we really need to help our veterans because they're dying and they're committing suicide because they're not getting help. They're not just committing suicide because they have PTSD. They're committing suicide because they have PTSD. They're reaching out and then they're being sent home and being told that they need to get over it. There will be no getting over it for me because it's my life right now. I can't get over it. I would fucking pay $1 million to get over this. Well, if I had $1 million, I'd probably do it, feed my city first, and then I'd pay myself to get over this. But I just want to say again, this is Mindy chiming in, and I'll be chiming in probably later, or whenever I get another gnarly hair up my ass and decide that somebody needed to ask me a question and I wanted to respond to it, and it's easier sometimes just to respond by my voice so that you can hear what I'm saying, because I think that sometimes my words get taken out of context, and when I'm hurting like this, I tend to speak really fast so that I can get it all out. And like I said, Norway, Australia, Ireland, UK, United States, France, veterans matter, you guys. So all these people that are saying black lives, blue lives, rainbow matter, bullshit. Veterans matter. And if you guys don't take a stance at one point, all your children that are going out to war, there's 40,000 that are going to be sent, by the way. 40,000, I believe, in the next couple weeks. So if you care enough about the veterans that are currently happening, and you care about the young soldiers that are going to be going off, there are 40,000. 40,000. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Okay? And all the people that are saying, fact check it, go ahead. Fact check me all you want. I would love you to fact check me. Mindy Doherty, HHT26 Illesheim, Germany, Medak, and I was Fort Carson boss president. Fact check them all, please. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good day.